In Romans 13:12, the verse states, "The night is nearly over, the day is almost here, so let us put aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light." This verse is part of a larger passage in the book of Romans, where the Apostle Paul is addressing the believers in Rome, providing them with instructions on how to live as followers of Christ. Metaphorically, Paul uses the imagery of night and day to represent the contrast between the old life of sin and the new life in Christ. The night refers to the time when people were living in ignorance, darkness, and engaged in sinful behavior. The day symbolizes the coming of Christ and the new era of salvation and righteousness. Paul urges the believers to recognize that the night is almost over and the day is approaching. This means that the time of living in sin and darkness is coming to an end, and the new era of salvation and righteousness is about to begin. It serves as a reminder that as followers of Christ, they should live in anticipation of His return and the establishment of His kingdom. To put aside the deeds of darkness means to abandon sinful behaviors and attitudes that are characteristic of the old life. It involves turning away from actions that are contrary to God's will and choosing to live in a way that is pleasing to Him. This includes avoiding immorality, dishonesty, hatred, jealousy, and any other sinful behavior. On the other hand, putting on the armor of light refers to embracing the qualities and characteristics of Christ. Just as armor protects a soldier in battle, the armor of light represents the spiritual protection and strength that comes from living in righteousness. It involves cultivating virtues such as love, kindness, humility, patience, and forgiveness. In summary, Romans 13:12 encourages believers to recognize the approaching day of Christ's return and to live accordingly. It calls for a transformation in behavior, putting aside sinful deeds and embracing the virtues of Christ. By doing so, believers are prepared to live in the light of Christ and to be a positive influence in the world.